Well, I told you that I was going to do more Lightbar videos, and I haven't gotten to them quite yet because I still have a ton to do. And in fact, I've got to split my collection up because I'm pretty much out of room in the garage here. So what I'm going to focus on are these 3 bars right here. This is just empty. It's a Code 3 arrow stick, and it was on what these were on as well, but I've got to do work to that, obviously. Like I said, it's just a shell. The rest of them are what's that word? Not reconditioned, but remanufactured or reconditioned, whatever the word is. I can't think of it right now. Bars that were made famous by Ecto 1. This one here would have been on Ecto 1 in the first Ghostbusters movie, and then these 2 were on the Ecto 1A in Ghostbusters 2. The only thing is there's supposed to be 2 of these and 2 of these, only one of this, but I only have the one made up. Ultimately, I would love to get another one. But the only difference between this one and the one that would be on the rear of the car is that the red position are blue in the back. So I've got the filters, I can change them out. But like I said, one day I'd like to get that changed up. And the only thing that isn't necessarily correct is, from what I can tell on the movie, this is actually a shorter bar. It doesn't have this big of a screen for the speaker housing. So that really is the only thing. This one I've worked on so many times, and in fact now I've found that I do have the halogen lights to put the flashers in the back. So this one I've worked on a lot. This one didn't take too much. When I purchased it in the lot that I got the rest of them, it was red, clear, red. And then I had to purchase all, except for one red filter, to remake that one. They are wired up currently. We will start with the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 bar up top. Simple 4-rotator, independent rotator. And then we will go to it's going to be this one, the strobe, which hopefully, I'm not too sure how well it'll pick it up. But it is a 8 strobe, color correct, with the green flashes on the inside, amber flasher, and then the green or the blue section over here with the green end caps without the alley cutouts. Turn that one off and we'll go to the front bar. Amber, red, green, amber, green, or sorry, no, amber, red, green, amber. And now what I would like to do, however, the way I've got this wired up, this box has one single decent wire to control everything, but to run 2 things at the same time is kind of hard. It does take some power, so the strobe goes into the low voltage and it's dimmer and has a slightly different flash pattern. That's how it would have looked on the Ecto 1A as they were flashing at the same time. So that is a part of the collection I can show you because I'm virtually done with it. It would take some time to switch out the red domes, so I might have to do a little editing. So with a little bit of editing magic, we have the rear bar. which personally I like better. I think I like blue lights a little more than I like red. It's a personal preference, but it's kind of hard to have the rear bar with the strobe bar above it. So I keep changing it out every once in a while. And that there is the Ghostbuster collection. See if I can get it. Get a little more color up front. I love those bars. The blue Ecto one used to be red, and ended up finding some pretty decent blues. And then the strobe bar was a shorter model, 9000, and ended up finding a longer frame, and it was red and blue. Basically the only thing original to the first time I built it is the wiring, pretty much. And then, like I said, the other bar there, that used to be red, clear red. Now it's not. So that is that much more of my collection done. But there is a crap ton. I'll take you off of here, and I think I've showed you this portion of wall previously, but I've got all that up there. I've got an SD triple thread, a Visibar, another Aerodynic up there. I've got those three down there. You've seen most of these, but there is a couple on here that weren't previously up on this wall, and not much is actually wired up, and I've got to do a new wiring job. And then we will come down here, in here, and we'll go and turn this light on. And don't mind the mess, because this is kind of our storage room, but I've got a Advantage bus bar. I've got a nice long 60-inch edge frame, basically. Mini Vector. I've got this MX, but that one's for sale. I've got this other Vector. I've got another edge frame there. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 MXs, which are basically twins. I gotta pull a few parts out of here to build a bar, but they're all basically the same model, except for you've got the all light and the speaker, and then a Tomar, a couple more Street Hawks, another Street Hawk down there, this Argent bar, which I've turned into a flasher bar. So I've got quite a bit more lights, and they're all gonna have to go into a different room. So yeah, we'll get out of here and go back into the garage. And wow, back out here to the dog. Hi dog. Hi dog. Hi dog. You good dog? Huh? Yeah, you're a good girl. So that, I'm gonna wrap it up. Oh yeah, and then I got a crap ton of parts, which you're not gonna be able to see, but I got a crap ton of parts up there. Whoa, I'm dizzy now. Plus, I got, this is how bad it is. I got things sitting on top of lights. But that'll wrap this video up. I'll not bore you anymore with, and I'm using this edge frame to kind of get up and into the frame of the video a little bit better. So yeah, hopefully in the spring when I get back off of the ice road, I'm going to take some time, because it'll be nice and warm. It's actually really nice today, 50 degrees. We had snow 2 days ago, about yay thick. But I'll get out here and I'll be able to wire things up correctly to where something will be able to be on, at least one. I've got it to where one can be on, well, I'll explain it later. And then I've got to redo that wall, because that Vector that's on there is going to go on to the pickup truck as blue for volunteer fire, because I finally got onto a department, and then that other Vector is going to go up there. So yeah, there's some work to do out here, and then put everything else upstairs, and that sort of stuff. So I'll get around to eventually making part 4, I think, for my Lightbar videos, unless I make this one 4, and then it'd be 5. So might be a good idea, I think. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna try to go and put it onto the computer and try to edit it together and then pop it out to YouTube because I want to show off my lights. So, till next time, I'll see you later.